So we know what our objective is at this point. We need a star player. Because Moutier, as awesome as he is, he can't do it by himself, and the last thing I'm trying to do is fast forward like 3 seasons, and he's demanding a trade from me. Now, as far as how that could actually happen, well, it couldn't because I'm the one controlling everything, but whatever. And so, we already tried to sign Carmelo Anthony, but he wants more money than winning, which, I mean, I can't blame him, but it sucks for us. And so our next option was James Harden because the Houston Rockets were crap last season, won like 20-something games, and so I had to call up Daryl Morey, GM of the Rockets, and I told him, listen, dude, James Harden, he's what, mid to later 20s at this point? You guys are bad. There doesn't seem to be anybody on your roster who's really going to become something. Listen, man, just take Dean Richards, our recent pick, and Brandon Ingram, and I'll give you a couple of first-round picks, and hell, I'll throw Nurkic in the trade if you want to. Let me just take on James Harden, and y'all can get some assets and rebuild that team. You know what Daryl Morey said to me? He said, why the hell would I trade for Dean Richards when I haven't even seen him play a game yet? And you know what my reply to that was? You know what, Daryl, you right. Okay? I gotta show you, and I have to see for myself, if Dean Richards can really play, and if he can be the sort of dude that you'd be comfortable trading James Harden away for. And so, as we saw some footage of him in practice, he was definitely doing a little bit. Not gonna know for a fact until we see it in a game. As for some other things to start the season, trying to get Thon Maker the ball more in the post because, I mean, a big man who can post up is just a good thing. Nigel Hayes will be starting at the 4, and Thad Young will get minutes somewhere at some point, hopefully for the sake of him, I don't know. First game of the season against the Chicago Bulls. I would like to win, but I really just want Dean Richards to ball the hell out so I can trade him for James Harden. And very early on, the Moutier-Derrick Rose matchup begins with Moutier with a nice little left-handed layup, continuing what he did in the postseason, which is do his best LeBron James as a Cleveland Cavalier impression, and he actually crossed up Derrick Rose on that one. Not very nice. But let's waste no time at all. You've seen Dean Richards on the left-hand side there. I'm giving him the ball. Man, I need you to... I got to trade you for James Harden, so I need you to... I really wanted you to make that shot, is the best way to put it. But it's okay. You're getting the ball again. You got Jimmy Butler defending you. Don't worry about it. Okay, just come off of the screen. You're open. Okay, you're not open at all. Oh, Jesus, he sucks. I really hope Daryl Morey isn't watching this game because Dean Richards, he ain't exactly doing much. It's okay. We'll get it back. Oh, boy. Shout out to Thad Young for getting the rebounds. And so at the end of the second half, I just said, all right, Dean, let's relax. I'll bring you back in the third quarter. We'll see how you do there. It's a 2-point game at half. Pretty sure the Bulls haven't scored any baskets in this highlight whatsoever, and they're already up 5 points. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm a bad editor. We all know this. And then Nigel Hayes, I told him to dunk the ball, and then he just kind of spun out of bounds onto the baseline. Down 5 points. Derrick Rose's face mask is looking pretty confident. And, he just gave Thon Maker the okie doke. It's not too often that Thon gets faked out. He's not like Hassan Whiteside who can only block shots, but he's not that great of a defender. Thon's the total package, but not on that one. Dean, go inside. Okay. Warming up a little bit, I like it. Just picture him making that sort of play, but in a Houston Rockets jersey. That's the dream. That's what we want. Of course, if the Rockets are a decent team, then none of this will matter. I see him running on the left-hand side there. Chief Keef not playing much defense, so I was able to finish. We're coming back in the game. We're doing all right. Let's get him the ball one more time. He's still got Jimmy Butler on him. Actually, it's Mirotic now, so this might actually be pretty real. Or not. Mirotic looking the quickest I've ever seen him look. And what in the hell was that? As Chief Keef comes down the other way and dunks on us. How the hell did you just dribble into a dude who was on the ground? Daryl Morey. Depending on what part of this game Daryl Morey watches, Dean Richards is either going to look like a star or he's going to look like Kwame Brown, the shooting guard version, and we are down 11 points at the moment. Even if the footage may look like it, we didn't give the ball to Dean Richards every single time. Like, we actually tried to run our stuff. It just didn't always work out for us. As you're going to see right here, I say, Alright, let's get rid of that mentality for a second. Let's just run what we run, which is a Thon Maker pick and roll, but Dean gets open this time. Ooh, that's what I want to see. One step closer to James Harden in Denver. And then, watch this. Have you ever seen Zach Randolph do anything like that? That boy just went through his legs and went inside, and I couldn't defend it. Now, in my defense, I was using Gallinari, who's probably the worst defender on our team, but even then, what the hell was I doing on that one? They double Moutier, can't blame him for how good he is. Thon, very good awareness. Even if his post game isn't going to be too effective for us night to night, he's got a very good knack for just being in the right spot. And Moutier does the thing that I love when he does a pull-up jumper when I think he's going to go inside for a layup. Derrick Rose to either Marcus or Markeith, I don't really know which one it is. We're down 10 points. This ain't good, but the saving grace of it all, that one, Al Jefferson's still in the NBA, shout out to him, but Dean is in the game, and I really need him to get on the three-point line. Oh god, he took a moving three. Oh, okay. Alright, Dean, he's got like 14 points. Not the most efficient game in the world, but hey, maybe it's a good look for Daryl Morey. Now let's win this damn game, alright? Moutier inside, 6 points. I can feel the confidence starting to come. Brandon Ingram's in the game. I messed up on the sub, don't worry about it. Thon, ooh, that's nice. 4 points. The Moutier Thon Maker pick and roll is real. So of course we're going to go to it again. Chief Keef is defending me. They bring a double team, and ooh, they ran some decent defense that time. Dean, I need you to make a play. Ooh, Nigel Hayes, a little bit of space. Not really. That's tough, man. Playing this on Hall of Fame, and weirdly enough, this game was actually really damn fun. Hall of Fame was not too difficult. I just made some mistakes here, but we might still win the game. Or if not, if Al Jefferson has an out-of-body experience and plays like he's in like 2009 or whenever the hell he was actually good. 5 points, about 50-something seconds left. Moutier, I need you. Oh, this looks good. Does it look good? Okay, I rolled off the rim. So this is kind of awkward. First game of the season, and after this guy scores, we lose. We lost to the front court of Zach Randolph and Al Jefferson. How the hell did we do that? Well then. But even with all this, we lost the game. There's 82 of these damn games. We're going to be fine. The real thing we need to look at is Dean Richards. 17 points, but he was ass from the field. I don't know how Daryl Morey's going to feel about this.